I was talking to one of our clients yesterday, and we got to talking about the dangers of arbitrary. And this is something I see a lot. And so I want to warn you, if you are an entrepreneur, there are likely two or three things as you think about wealth and as you think about exits potentially in the future, life-changing exits, there's a really good chance that you're thinking about two of the most important things in a very arbitrary fashion. Here's what I mean. Most entrepreneurs have a number. I need to sell my business so I net $10 million. I net $1 million. I need to sell my business for $25 million. That is almost always an arbitrary number. It is not based on analysis you've done in terms of the way you want to live your life. It's not based on the wealth you need, or it's not based on a wealth manager saying if you have $1 million or $10 million, you can do the things you want to do in your life. It's almost always arbitrary. And we don't want to be arbitrary about something as important as creating wealth and the potential to sell our business for a life-changing amount. In a very similar fashion, a lot of entrepreneurs have arbitrary timelines, maybe even more dangerous. I'm going to sell my business in 2028. I'm going to sell my business, or I'd like to sell my business in 3 years. You are picking arbitrary numbers, not considering what's my business worth, what kind of money do I need to make, what's going on in the macroeconomic environment. Are we in a bull market? Are we in a recession? Is my industry in an upswing or a downtrend? And what might happen in the future? The reality is, I always say the future holds promise and potential, but it also holds risk. If you have a business that you could sell today, in many cases, you're going to front load years of what you would have made in that business, but you're going to take the risk to zero. You front load all the money now versus the potential of making $100,000 or $500,000 personally next year, the following year, and the following year. Because what if there is a COVID pandemic? What if there is a global recession? What if tariffs are implemented that fundamentally change your margin or your customer demand? Those are the realities of business. And I'm not trying to be negative. What I'm telling you is you can be very precise, you can do the math, and you can decide, what do I need to sell my business for so I can live the life I want to live? And almost always the number is smaller than you think, and it's probably a lot smaller than the arbitrary number you've picked. If you need help doing the analysis, thinking it through, brainstorming these things, we work with entrepreneurs every day doing this. Don't let this be arbitrary. The number you want to sell for should be based on what you want or need and trying to line up the value of your business and find the right buyers for it that are willing to pay that. The time frame should be as soon as you can. So rather than say, I'd like to sell my business in 2028, I would like to sell my business for maximum value when I can line up the value to the right buyers and get the amount of money I need. If that's tomorrow, grand slam. Don't wait till 2028 for something that you could front load today. Again, if you need help, send us a message. We're always here to help you. Otherwise, remember, don't be arbitrary.